Hello and welcome to another one of my favorite games ever made, Portal 2. So I've talked about Portal a lot and it's been coming up a lot and I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and because I played Nier just because I like it, and I'm still planning to play Bloodborne just because I like it, I just need to figure out how I'm gonna play it without a capture card right now. I figured, why not play another one of my favorite games ever made? Because I have played this so fucking much, and I could talk about it all day. Instead of just talking about it, let's just play it, starting at Chapter 1.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
God.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
I'm gonna try and not talk over dialogue.
When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good.
There's just so much dialogue at the start.
Of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer.
Art is beautiful.
When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
I will say
you
it's...
now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Okay, I will say, it does look old, but even still, it kind of holds up.
Good. Now, please return to your bed.
So yeah, it may look a little dated, like it is clearly Valve's Source engine. Like, these look like models from, like, Left 4 Dead, because Left 4 Dead 2 actually came out, I think, the year before this. I believe this came out in 2012, but Left 4 Dead 2 came out in 2011. But for those of you who aren't familiar with Portal, Portal is just a 3D Portal-based puzzle game, but this one specifically has such a perfect blend of comedy and puzzles and thinking outside the box and comedy and creative decisions, and it all works so perfectly together, and you'll see as we go along the journey, it just gets better and better and better. There is some points where it does sort of dip in quality a bit, though, I will admit.
Hello? Anyone in there? Hello? Ah! Oh, God. You look...
I forget who does the VA for Wheelie,
okay?
but he does a fucking fantastic
Answer
job.
that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for
Recover?
emergency evacuation.
But I only
Stay
left
calm,
a
stay calm,
fucking
repair. It's all
imprint
safe,
in the
repair.
bed.
It's all fine. All
And
right.
bent
Don't
the
move.
mattress
Time to
and
get
the
set.
bed. Look at that. The
You might want
bed
to
is
hang on to
concave.
something. Word of advice. Up
The
to you.
convex. Why does it sound like he starts a truck?
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy. We were experiencing technical difficulties. Aperture Laboratories.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple.
I love I'm so brain damaged.
You know what?
I
That's
cannot
close enough.
speak,
Just hold
I can
tight.
only jump. No
All
thoughts,
reactor
only
core
jump.
safeguards are now
What does it say?
non-functional. Please prepare
This
for
message is
reactor
brought
core
to you
meltdown.
by... I assume it says Aperture Science. Well, we can't
Okay,
see it
look,
anymore.
I wasn't going to mention this to you,
Because we're in
but
the
I'm
void.
in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on?
God, audio adjustment's gonna be
The
a bitch
reserve
in this
power
game
ran
because
out,
it is very
so of course the
loud.
whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, it's
Yeah,
a
you
bit
actually
tricky.
get pushed around in this as well.
And of
You
course,
don't just stand
nobody
static.
tells me
Like, you
anything.
actually
No,
get pushed.
why should you tell me
You
anything?
move around because of the physics.
Why should I be kept informed?
But this sim
you know,
is
about the life
so
functions of the
good.
10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of.
I mean, you can
Right,
see
close.
where it's all
Can you see?
crumbling. You can
Am I
see,
gonna
like,
make
right
it
there,
through?
it's gonna crack.
Have I got enough
Watch.
space?
when we hit something next.
Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta
It's not falling
concentrate.
off. But you can see like the bits where it's gonna
And whose
break,
fault
but it doesn't
do you
matter
think it's
because it
gonna
looks
be
so
when the
good.
management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
Even better,
Alright,
it's
no, I
running
hit that one, I hit
so
that one.
well. Granted, it's old, but still, it ran so well when it came out because it's all
Okay, listen, we should get our story
optimized
straight,
engine.
alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks,
God,
tell them as far as you
big
know,
this
the
is.
last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead.
It's the outside.
Okay, almost there.
Probably just a giant industrial
On the other
light.
side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Ah yes, docking station 01 to 04. Let's say go below?
Good news. That is not a docking station.
500
There's one mission
feet
solved.
below.
I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical.
Yeah, this isn't the
Hold
docking
on.
station, it's down there. Dumbass.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Instead of just getting launched into the fucking wall. Yeah, look at the fucking scale.
There we go.
Look how
Now, I'll be
big this
honest,
place
you
is.
are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet.
Probably
but,
not.
At least you're a good jumper. So you got that. You got the jumping on your side.
Yeah, us here at the coffee
Just
shop,
do
we're
your
not
best,
too,
and I'll meet you up ahead.
We're not too cognitively diverse, or
That's the
pretty much
spirit.
dumbasses.
Good luck.
I mean that with love
Hello,
and respect.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We
Portal
are currently
test
experiencing
sequence.
technical difficulties
Hazard
due to circumstances of
identification
potentially
code.
apocalyptic significance
Do not
beyond our
remove from
control. However,
testing
thanks
area.
to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or
Environmental?
structural collapse.
I love that.
The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
So a little bit of lore about this. This is the original room that you start Portal 1 in. It's like, it is exactly where Portal 1 starts. But the reason it's that AI and not GLaDOS is because GLaDOS is shut down, so this is like the backup replacement AI that is an AI. It's just, well, technically it's not even AI, it's just bits of dialogue that are made specifically to replace and play at certain parts. It's really smart, because GLaDOS is no more, so what would happen if GLaDOS isn't around to run these tests?
Cube and button-based
They get
testing
someone else.
remains an important
Something
tool
else.
for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
If cubes and buttons made this emergency, don't worry, cubes and buttons won't cause it to happen again. It's not like lightning doesn't strike twice. Totally not.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You
Yeah,
are
it's only
simply
your ears
experiencing
bleeding.
a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
In other words, yeah, you don't have ears anymore. They're just, you know, holes. Literal holes for your brain to go. I don't think there are any emancipation grids in this area, so I can't really show off what those are. But God, I love this game so much. They also redesigned a lot of this. Oh,
Because
here
of
it
the
is.
technical
This is an
difficulties we are
emancipation
currently
grid.
experiencing, your test environment
It
is
just
unsupervised.
deactivates portals.
Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
These screens are really nice. So it kind of shows that the facility is still the same. It's just not quite the same anymore because it's been so long. It's gone through a few upgrades and a few changes. So things aren't quite the same, but they're still new.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason,
My God, it's the Tiger King. literally the Tiger Skin King in the Aperture Science UN, and they're bowing to it. Oh, Animal King Takeover, I didn't even see it. It's a service announcement, it's a PSA. Two of 19. Yeah, we're not going through 19 of these, buddy.
You made it! There should be a portal
Speaking
device
of
on that
buddy.
podium over there.
Well, it's gone.
Hello?
Also, how does Chell just have long fall boots on already?
Are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team!
Yes, so this is basically the story of Portal up to essentially now, written by the Rat Man. So for those of you who don't know, the Rat Man was a guy from Portal 1 who just hid in the walls and drew like the cake is a lie all over the insides of the walls. So basically it starts with scientists making GLaDOS, and they put a bunch of spheres on her, and then GLaDOS went out of control and killed every single scientist and put some of them inside the box, inside boxes. I'm pretty sure this is meant to represent Ratman, this guy right here. And then later on, Chell comes down and is offered cake by GLaDOS, while Ratman is holding onto a cube. Later, Chell leaves, escapes, and Ratman takes possession of the portal gun. And he awaits the return of the mighty savior, Chell. I know a lot of the Portal lore, and I know a lot of like secrets and such in Portal 2 because I've played this. Okay, so to put it in context, I have almost 200 hours in Portal 2,
Emergency
and that is
testing may
just in
require
story.
prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture
Your
Science
self-reporting
will initiate
form.
the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Ah yes, the form is a self-report that you have fucked up.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death,
very dangerous.
Smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Some nice jazz. Oh, I guess the smooth jazz module burnt out. A lot of the humor in the game is very dry, but I think it works really well. Because it does what it's meant to do, it's meant to be funny. It's meant to be not taken seriously. I think it does a perfect job. For what it's trying to be, that is. Which is not serious.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Yes, you don't deserve their compliments, so they're not for you, they're for somebody else. Unreason. And it's a cat jumping out of the box. Is that supposed to be Schrodinger's cat? I didn't get that one. Oh hey, it's the screen that Still Alive plays on. I think it's Still Alive. Which is the song that plays at the end of Portal 1. Remember your evacuation training. Just bounce in place. Follow the evacuation, the standard issued evacuation team member as you jog on the spot ready for evacuation, and then you take 5 minutes to exit the area.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Ah yes, unsheltered space. Because there's a hole right there leading into the sky, presumably. That is actually a theme I really like throughout the game. So the entire point of Chell's character is she is trying to escape. But the more she tries to escape, the further away she gets from the surface. So ironically, her starting here at the start of the game, being right next to the surface, literally right fucking there, is the closest she will get for the entire game. She only, literally, it only goes down from here. It's fantastic story writing. In an attempt to escape, our hero only goes further away from the end goal. It's poetic.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Funnily enough, that line is actually important. Because we talk to a companion, a personality core, Wheatley.
Movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. Yeah, that'd pretty much mean everything is fucked. Like, beyond fucked. I mean, to be fair, being able to use a portal gun means the laws of physics no longer apply. Because this inherently breaks the laws, pretty much every law of physics. Shit! I missed it. Yoink.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility,
we're probably not going to spend a lot of time on puzzles,
welcome.
Because I know the solutions to, I would say 90% of them.
Starts with you.
There are some, especially in the mid-game, that I struggle a bit with, but these early game ones, not an issue. There. I say that as I had to actually think about that puzzle for a minute. Really? Really? I wanted to place it, but instead I just threw it. Asshole.
Good work getting this far, future
that was a
starter.
bounce and a half.
That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Oh man, so people from the Fallout Wastes can't test. That's rude.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi!
There he
I'm up
is.
there! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day?
Yes, people
Brave.
with brain damage
Okay,
are the
listen,
real
let me
heroes.
lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But
No.
we're out of options here.
How
So
drastic.
Get ready to catch me, all right? On the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high,
You
isn't it? Really?
pussy.
All right, going
To
on
be
3
fair,
just
I'd
gives you too
be
much time to think about it. Let's
Bitching out as
go
well
on
if I was
1
in his
this time.
position.
Okay, ready? 1. Catch me! Catch me! Catch me! Catch me!
Well, I caught him. Let's see how long I can juggle him for. Oh, I missed it.
Ow. I am not dead. I'm
So you
not
can't
dead.
actually catch him with...
Plug me into that stick
like,
on the wall over there.
you
yeah?
can't
And I'll
catch him
show you
like
something.
this.
You'll be impressed by this.
He just falls onto the floor.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Do I have to?
I can't do it if you're
You
watching.
actually have to turn around for a second.
All right, you can turn around now.
I like that.
Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned, and off we go.
I also find it kind of cool
Look
that
at
they
this.
actually
No rail to
make
tell us
you
where to go.
turn
Oh,
around
this is
to do
brilliant.
that.
We can go wherever we want.
You don't really see that,
Hold on, where are
especially
we going? Seriously.
even in
Hang on, let me
games
just
today.
get
You
my
don't see
bearings.
stuff like that.
Just follow the rail, actually.
He has no idea where he's going.
Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping.
Yes,
Don't
we
make eye
are.
contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Are you still there? Aww. I love the turret's voice. It's so meek and pathetic. It's like a wet dog. It is the wet dog of voices. Loading screen. Hooray. There's so many of these because this game is so archaic.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And
Yes,
she will
her
probably kill us
chamber.
if she's awake.
What's left of it?
Want to just call it
Whoa,
quits?
that was a
We
lag
could just sit
spike.
here forever. That's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go
Well,
in
we're
there.
doing it
Don't go in
anyway,
there.
just don't
She's
bitch
off.
out.
She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly.
Oh, you're
Proper
telling me,
mania.
brother.
Do you know who ended up?
That's her faceplate.
Taking her down in the end. You're not going to believe this. A human.
No.
I know. I wouldn't have
Human?
believed either. Apparently, this human escaped.
Oh, I would've
and,
never
nobody's seen him
guessed.
since. Then there was
like
sort of
I
a long
am
chunk of time
that
where
exact same human.
absolutely nothing happened, and then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch me.
Don't look at anything either, you dipshit.
Hey, down these stairs. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't
know
catch me
what?
dead jumping from
Go
it.
ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device, and by extension, me. So do really make sure.
Oh,
you keep a
that's
grip on me.
neat.
So a note: no braces on your spine either. So don't land on that. Or your head. No braces there. That could split like a melon from this height.
I love how long
So
this
do
dialogue
definitely
just goes on
focus
for.
on landing with your legs.
Is he going to
Quick
continue?
question.
Yep.
Have you been working out? Because I'll be honest, there's no evidence of it. You know, I'm not like just a plastic cup.
Yeah,
we
you're
will be
probably like a
landing with some
2-ton
force,
metal ball.
So bit of grip.
What is
Just
that in
using
his
grip,
face?
classic grip.
Like a sticker.
Right, let's go. Jump. What's the worst that could happen? I just thought about the worst thing that could happen. There.
Yeah, the worst that could
I
happen
just
is
thought
I
something even
fucking
worse.
die.
Better plan, a new plan. No imagining of any potential outcomes whatsoever. Okay, just jump. Just jump into the abyss.
I don't
and
think
let's
that's
see
what you'd call an
happens.
abyss there, little buddy.
Oh, it's still there. It's
The
still in my
abyss
head.
would be the blackness of behind your eyes. Or eye. Any more? No? Okay. I was going to say, I like that he actually pointed out that you're not actually holding things, you're picking them up with the portal gun. Because a lot of the time it just says grab. But you're technically not grabbing it, you're grabbing it with the portal gun. Oh my god, we fell!
Oh, still held. Still being
Shut
held.
myself up.
That's a great job. You've applied the grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous. I just looked down. I do not recommend it.
A literal
I
Shrek
can't
I'm
get-
looking down moment.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch
The
that
fuck does
says
any of
escape
this
pod.
work?
All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things. But
God,
don't.
you can really tell by
understand.
the lighting how dated this
Can you
is.
see
It
it
looks so
anywhere? I
flat.
can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the
Oh, sorry,
lights
the
on.
lighting looks really flat.
Let there be light. That's God. It's quoting God.
I don't think God said that.
Turning. Ominous. But probably fine.
Pretty
as
sure
long as it
God
start,
doesn't
moving up.
speak.
Now. Escape pod, escape
Oh, I
pod.
said ominous,
This
and
is-
ominous music starts.
Okay, no, don't worry.
I need to turn off closed
This should
captions.
slow
I'll do
it
that
down.
in the next episode.
No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
And he hits every single
Power up
one.
initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem.
Such an impressive reconstruction. It's so simple, but it looks so mechanically
Complete.
I don't. Okay.
logical.
All right, new plan. Act natural. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
And that voice
know
is
her?
so
It's
good.
been a long time.
So iconic.
How have you been?
How have you
I've
been?
really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what?
So for any of those who might have seen the movie Pacific Rim,
Oh no!
I believe her name is Ellen McLean.
Look.
She
we
does the
both say
computer
a lot of
AI in
things that
Pacific
you're
Rim
going to
too.
regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up,
I
you must
really love her voice. It's so
really
good.
love to test.
Hell
I love
yeah, I
it too.
do. That's why I'm playing
There's
this
just
game for the
one small
umpteenth
thing
time.
we need to take care of first.
Ah, I'm the garbage I always knew I was. So this is what it's like being a human piece of trash. There are so many influencer jokes I could make that all of them seem way too easy.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when we
There's a
threw
lot of
them down
them.
here.
Oh my god, I've never actually
The
looked
dual
up.
portal
So many
device should be
shoots.
around here somewhere. Once you
That's not
find
where we
it,
came out
we
of.
can start testing, just like old
I
times.
think we came out of that one. Maybe that one? However. Also, saying influencer... Can I grab it? Can I grab it? I can! I can grab it! Yeah! I saved him! No! No! My little friend! He died! It's so rude! Aw, man.
There it is.
The portal
Hold on.
gun. Sorry, I was gonna say, I fucking hate the term influencer for
Look,
those
you
who
have a dual
create
portal
content online.
device. There should
And you
be a
can't
way
say
back to
content
the
creator
testing
anymore
area
either,
up
because
ahead.
OnlyFans dumbasses have co-opted that word to mean porn. It's so fucking infuriating. Because, look,
Once
I don't really
testing
care.
starts,
I am
I'm
not
required by protocol
an
to keep
influencer or a
interaction with
content
you to a
creator.
minimum.
I mean, I
Luckily,
create
we
content,
haven't started
sure, but I'm not
testing
a
yet.
content
This will be
creator
our only
by
chance to talk.
the basic definition.
Here, let me get that for you.
Thank you.
Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black
Shut
box
up for a
quick
minute.
save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again
is.
and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge.
I love that it's all
Luckily,
piecing
I'm a
itself
bigger
back together.
person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing
Oh my god,
is
shut
you're
up,
back
please. I want to
with
speak.
me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life.
Such a
After
menacing
that,
line.
who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Ah, shit. I was gonna say, I really love that the facility, you can actively watch it piecing itself back together. It's so mechanical, but so smooth. It looks so good. I love it so much. And the GLaDOS' voice, I'm pretty sure it's Ellen McLean that does the voice. I could be wrong. It's been like 2 years since I played the game. She does such a good job. And to finish off my rant, I really hate that the term influencer is a thing because it just sounds so gross. And then you have quote unquote content creators who are, let's be real, just making porn, taking the term content creation so that their work seems less, for lack of a better word, icky in the eyes of many. It just sounds like, oh, I'm just doing this little thing, not, making porn. It's something that's bothered me for a long time, and I really hate it, and I don't know why it happens, and I want it to change.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first, simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly
Look
lasers.
at that, it's all that just popped up and that just came down, it's all perfect. Amplifying exactly what I was talking about before. But we're gonna complete this test next time, because I'm gonna end this episode here. Perfect time to end episode 1 at the end of chapter 1, wouldn't you say? I think I might do that, I might take it episode by episode, chapter by chapter. maybe because some of the later chapters do start flowing a bit more seamlessly. So for now, I'm gonna keep it as a chapter separated series, I think. We'll see. It might not work out that way because some are longer and some are shorter. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna leave this first episode of Portal 2 here. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I fucking love this game. Let me know your experiences, your thoughts, if you like the game, if you don't, what else you'd want to see. I don't know, just tell me anything. I love it. If you like the episode, consider liking it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and joining the coffee shop. You can join the coffee shop Discord in the description. Come, join the conversation, have some fun, and get a say at what we do around here. We recently finished up a poll of what the next stream is going to be on May 18th. May 18th. It is going to be, as decided by the Discord, Hollow Knight, a game I have never played before, but have heard so much about and heard nothing but good things. And I also suck at it, so I'm probably going to follow a guide. But with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your patronage.